This lake is the most beautiful lake I have ever seen in Tibet, bar none. Even more beautiful than Yandrak Lake and Namso Lake. Welcome back. I am Idle Machine, and I stayed one night in the parking lot outside the skull wall. Syria is nice. It is at an altitude of 4,000 m. There are no people, and I doubt anyone would want to camp, so it is especially quiet. Breakfast is still coffee and the last steamed bun. After all, as the ancients said, coffee with a bun helps you work without getting caught up in competition. I went inside the skull wall and took a look. The young man managing this place was quite nice and gave me a detailed introduction. Sigh, there's no chance of sneaking in without a ticket. In the morning, I was the only one here. And this skull wall, this courtyard is locked. To get in, you need him to unlock it. I won't take pictures of what's inside. It shouldn't be released. In fact, this place is based on the Skull Wall Sky Burial Site. Then there are a lot of miscellaneous things. Actually, aside from the Skull Wall Sky Burial Site, nothing else is worth seeing. 80 yuan per person. Whether it's worth it depends on personal feelings. Right in front is Namso Lake. Since entering Tibet, I have rarely seen such a large city. I'm so excited that there is even an RT Mart here. Let's see what there is to buy. The price of melons in Lhasa is 5.5 yuan per pound, and the price of tomatoes in Lhasa is 7.48 yuan per pound. Water is quite expensive here. This bottle costs 14.8 yuan. It's so pricey that I can't even bring myself to buy one. I feel like it's unnecessary to habitually push a cart in here. Surprisingly, there's even a KFC downstairs from our team. I wonder if people often question how to take a shower while sitting in their cars. In the cities and counties of Tibet, there are many small bathing shops, where a shower costs 20 yuan. Let me show you how it works. It's just like that. A shower for 20 yuan. The room is just a shower room. I just had a pretty comfortable wash here. His room is relatively small, and I've washed here before. The room can be quite large when combined, and I took a shower before 3 o'clock. Let's keep moving forward. There's not much point in staying here. It has developed a lot more than when I came many years ago. The few small restaurants where I used to eat are now nowhere to be found. The roads have been widened, and new buildings have been constructed. However, the cities in these areas of Tibet all share a characteristic. They are particularly desolate, except for Nakchu. Continue west along National Highway 317. I am going to County. The road to County from here is vast and desolate, with nothing along the way. It takes about 600 kilometers to get there. Today, wherever we reach is where we will stop. Today, Gyeoanshing still looks very much the same. There are many Tibetan antelopes on the grassland. Serling is along Route 317, and it is definitely a must-see place. In fact, whether you see it or not, you will see it because there will be a long stretch of road right next to the forest. This lake is the most beautiful lake I have ever seen in Tibet, bar none. It is more beautiful than Yandrak Lake and Namso Lake, and its area is very large, possibly the largest. I'm not sure, but it must be one of the top 2. The sunset fell behind a certain lake. This is wonderful. The sun I faced all the way didn't roast me to death. Today really wore me out. My face turned red because we were driving directly west towards the sunset in the afternoon, so it was especially sunny, combined with the strong sunlight at high altitude. The entire journey was above 4,500 meters, and this is the county center. Let's take a look around. There's not much here. Even the streetlights are off. Basically, it's all daily necessities, like clothes, fabric, and hardware. There are also some food items, like vegetables and fruits. Vegetables and fruits are very expensive. Watermelon costs 6 yuan per pound. There is nothing here. This place only provides the most basic survival needs for humans.